late game execution.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said I won't be back until October, but it's just sometimes it's funny because last week, was it last week? It was last week when OKC won the finals, right? It was last week Sunday, right? There's nothing to talk about, right? And I did say, in case something big happens, I will get back on here and speak a few words, and that'll be it. And I also said I'm coming back in October or whenever the season starts. Yes, that is true. I'm coming back when the season starts, but limited videos. I'm not doing what I did before because I got other stuff going on that I'm starting to enjoy doing now as we speak. But I just had to get this off my chest because I'm starting to see a lot more each day. Like I'm listening to ESPN. What's it called? ESPN Milwaukee. Like I said, they're homers, of course, for the Wisconsin teams. Makes sense, right? I think they was talking to Brian Windbag, or AKA Brian Windhorse, on the show, and his analysis of what the Bucks did wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, because we all know he's a LeBron guy, right? Right. And he didn't think it was a good move for the Bucks to do what they do, but also at the same time he understood why they did it. And for some reason everybody's picking teams like the Hawks and Atlanta to finish better than Milwaukee. Fine, whatever. But he also said he could be wrong about it. He was Brian Windhorse. As much as he tap dances for his boss, out of all the people on ESPN, he's a little bit more reasonable, not narrow-minded, but level-headed when it comes to the NBA. Yeah, he said some dumb things like he don't think Allen Iverson would be good in today's NBA, dumb stuff like that. But for the most part, he's level-headed when it comes to today's current NBA. But some people, man, that I'm starting to see, and I'm starting to see every day since that news broke out on Tuesday, with Miles Turner going to the Bucks and everything. These people in the media are just getting absolutely just worse. Terrible. It's like they feel so butthurt that, first of all, they broke up the Indiana team, because Indiana, they out here capping talking about Indiana still going to be in the playoffs. You never know. But as of right now, Indiana has been depowered since Tyrese Halliburton is going to be out for the whole year with the torn Achilles, and Miles Turner went to the Bucks, which only leaves Pascal Siakam. Who knows how his future is going to be. And from what I heard from sources close to the Pacers, that their salary cap ain't looking too good right now either. But it's just like everybody's butthurt that the Bucks did what they did. It's like you guys are being so disingenuous right now. First of all, none of y'all really cared that about Dame like that before he tore his Achilles. Now everybody wants to feel bad about Dame and his torn Achilles. Some of y'all, some of the sports media. Oh, how could you do that to a top 75 player? Well, in my analysis, and from what I saw closely, because I watched Dame more now that he's been on the Bucks, he ain't no top 75 player. I'm sorry. He ain't. He's a good player in his prime, but he ain't no top 75 player. Top 75 players ain't doing what the stuff he's been doing the last 2 years. I always thought that Joe Dumars, Kyrie Irving, even Klay Thompson should have been in the top 75, but whatever. Those should have been top 75 players instead of Dame Lillard. And I don't even think James Harden's top 75, but I know some people that have a ruckus if I said that again, because they probably didn't hear it the first time. But yeah, Bucks had to do what they had to do. What were people expecting them to do? Just sit on Dame's massive contract? They figured, oh, if Dame's gonna be out for a whole season because of an Achilles injury, and we can still gotta pay him this money, why in the hell would we just sit on him to see if he's gonna come back the same as he was before? Why not make a move? What the hell y'all doing out here? Why not make a move to help us in the meantime? You know, why are we gonna just be punished by Dame's torn Achilles? We'll find a way to help us both out, both parties out, everybody involved out. We're gonna help Miles Turner out, get him some more money. We're gonna get Dame out of Milwaukee. We're still gonna pay him over time. With his torn Achilles, he can be a free agent. He can do whatever he want to do, and we're gonna help Giannis out. This whole Giannis not happy that Dame is left. I think Giannis knows what's going on, and I also think Giannis had a key part in bringing Miles Turner to the Bucks, because when this news broke out, it seemed like, from what I heard from ESPN Milwaukee, that Miles Turner and Giannis have been talking a long time about this. So this ain't nothing new. And also, for the longest time, the Pacers have been disrespecting Miles Turner. And there has been rumors about Miles Turner leaving the Indiana Pacers for the last 3 years. Many people thought he was going to go to LA, but it didn't happen. Now, I said he should have went to Milwaukee 2 years ago and get rid of Brook Lopez, because Brook Lopez ain't the same Brook Lopez he was in 2018. So my prediction came true just 2 years later, 3 years later. So this whole Milwaukee don't know what they do. Milwaukee, it's all hatred. All this Milwaukee not know what they doing. Milwaukee should never did that. Milwaukee did Dame dirty. They still need to get why they didn't trade Giannis? Okay. Why would they want to trade away one of their best players? Number 2 behind Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Why would they just trade him? For what? For what? People want it's funny. People wanted the Spurs just to gut their whole entire team for Giannis. Do you realize that if Milwaukee was to do that, they want so much from the Spurs? Because that was one of the trade destinations supposedly that they was said, because they wanted to put Giannis with Victor Wembanyama. They would have to give up a lot, because the Bucks are just not gonna just say, yeah, we'll give you Giannis for whatever. No, they don't want some of them young guns that they got on their team. A lot of other teams that want Giannis don't have enough to get back to the Bucks. So the Bucks are just not gonna trade him just for nothing. 2, Giannis never said he wanted to be traded, you imbeciles! He never said it. He didn't say anything like that. They just ran with that story. So this whole thing, it's just a complete, well, I also think it's something to put in the news cycle, but also, at the same time, some of these news media outlets and sports are very butthurt that Giannis, once again, probably won't leave Milwaukee. And they just clamoring at just sucking their chops right now, waiting for that to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, because the Bucks went and done all of this to I forgot what I was gonna say, to keep Giannis. They wouldn't be doing all of this if they didn't want Giannis anymore. I think they're so butthurt right now that he won't leave Milwaukee. They just saying anything right now. They really want him to leave Milwaukee, and it's not gonna happen anytime soon. Sorry, he's not leaving. Now, if the Lakers did something like this to appease LeBron, they'll be twerking, jerking, having baby oil freak-offs in the LA hotel somewhere with honey added in. Trays of honey and baby oil, and it'll be called the twerk-offs in a hotel. That's what it would have been if the Lakers would have done something like this. The Lakers would have done something like this, they'll be happy as hell. But since the Bucks did something like this, trying to keep relevant, trying to keep a championship team alive, trying to be relevant in the East, It's something wrong with it now. They're wrong for it. And one of the biggest people who are freaking butthurt right now that Giannis didn't leave is Bill Simmons. And Bill Simmons is acting like, I don't like it. I hate it. It wouldn't get my... Bill Simmons, you're just a journalist, sports journalist. You're not a GM. You're not the owner for the Milwaukee Bucks. You don't get a say in it. Worry about the Boston Celtics. You imbecile. It's like dudes are losing their minds because Giannis won't leave. And it's starting to become very obsessive how they're doing this too. He's not leaving. Let it go. I guess go worry about the balding idiot in LA and what he gonna do. Because it seems like he's trying to find his way out of there to a different team. And I hope the Dallas Mavericks don't do that. Because that would be stupid on their part. But then again, they already made one stupid move already to get rid of Luka. They can do another one, I guess, at this point. They showed their full deck of cards at hand. But, yeah, this whole thing with Giannis is getting out of control. And it's going to happen once the season starts. It's going to happen more and more. And I hope and I pray to God that history repeats itself, because they did this 5 years ago when they got Drew Holiday and when they set that team up. And they was mad about Giannis not leaving them. And guess what? He ended up winning. He ended up winning in Milwaukee. And if he wins again in Milwaukee again, ooh. You're never going to hear the end of it.